Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to Fuzzy Fuzzy, your perfect outlet for video game entertainment. Today's episode, we are back inside of Assetto Corsa, but we're going to do something a little special. We're actually going to play through the career mode, which is something I feel like a lot of people don't really do because this game is just so moddable that people would rather just load up their own car and load up their own track and race wherever they want. But I've actually been playing a little bit through it. You can see here that I've completed all of the novice courses and then a little bit of the intermediate courses, and now I'm on my first trophy course, which is the Lotus Lightweight. So we're going to play through this. This only has 4 races. Some of these tracks I know, like Monza, but the other ones I have completely forgotten. So I'm going to film my experience going through this entire series. I'm going to try to play with as little assists as possible, but I'm super excited to do this. It's actually been a lot of fun playing the career mode. So without further ado, let's start with our first race here, which I'm going to have a computer generate what that's supposed to sound like, therefore I don't butcher that name. So let's jump into
Magione.
Okay, so I'm sat down in my chair now, and it looks like we are starting in 8th place for our first race of this series. Just 4 races to go. I don't know how with the speed of the other drivers right now. I kind of hope that we can get a victory in all 4 races, but I'm going to try to do it in one go, unless it's like horrible. We'll see how many restarts I take, but I'm going to try to do it in one go. If it's not first place, then we'll take it, and we'll see if we can complete the series by the end of the video. So without further ado, I'm going to start the race here. This is a get you an outside look of what we're driving here, our Lotus Lightweight class. I'm going to put my foot on the clutch, and we're off. We'll see how clean we can keep this. I did try to practice this track just a little bit before I actually started recording here. But this is the actual first time I'm racing with other people on the track with me, so far, it looks like we can keep on pace. The thing that's going to be difficult is knowing where they're going to brake, because they all brake early, of course. Looks like we're keeping it good, though. I should be careful, though, because this guy's going to kind of squeeze me coming at this turn, and like I thought, and we got a little contact with the wall there. I'm going to hit reverse here. This is a 5-lap race, so we're not going to restart it. I think I can get the car back on track. We're going to be a little bit behind now, but we'll get some open track here so I can actually practice the course a little bit. This would be good for us. Fortunately for me, though, I'm catching up to this guy. I'm going to start watching him, see what his racing line looks like. Maybe copy a little bit, maybe make some adjustments to it to try to beat him here. There's a lot of gap between us two and the rest of the pack, though, which is kind of disheartening. Open our throttle here on the straightaway. I'm going to try to brake a little bit later than him, get that inside. Try to minimize contact because these cars spin a little bit easier than the novice cars do. Kind of give a little love tap there. Try to work this inside line. And I think we've taken it from him. Lap 4 of 5 here. Catching back up to our pack. Hold that outside line. Pass our friend here. Pushing us up to 9th. Now this is where it's going to get a little dangerous. Thankfully, let me keep that inside line a little bit. We're on our final lap here. But we're with the pack. We're fighting for it. I just really hope these other drivers don't tap into me so I can keep it clean. Please give me the inside. Hit the straight here. Get us up to 6th. We'll brake late. Pass our friend. Feel a little bit loose coming out of these turns here, so I'm going to take it a little easier. We are close to a podium. I'm getting a little bit aggressive here because I want to get at least a bronze. But I think we're going to have to sit with 4th place. No, we're in 3rd. When did I pass? I never noticed that. We will finish in 3rd place. There's our podium finish. I didn't realize, I thought I was in 4th place there finishing at the finish line. At some point we jumped up to 3rd. I never noticed that. But there's our race, our first race of the season here in Italy in the Lotus lightweight class. This is going to be a good video. I was about to walk away. Here's our time. So it looks like this is a 2-sector type race. I was fastest in sector 1, and then person in 6, Peter, was able to be faster in sector 2. But overall, I had the fastest lap. Makes sense because I was kind of not paying attention to brake zones at all. But let's go. That's our first race of the season. I think the next one is Monza, which I know well. So we'll hopefully get a win at Monza. All right, welcome to Monza. It looks like we're going to start in 10th place today, which would be totally fine. This track I know quite well, so I think we might be able to pull off a win here, is the big hope. I haven't raced this race in this car, though, so that's going to be the biggest struggle. But without further ado, let's jump in. Yep, just one car behind me. Foot on clutch, rev up. And launch, here we go. Down the straightaway. Now it'd be ideally if we can pass everyone. I broke way too early. All right. Should have shifted down to one more gear to get a better launch out of that chicane there. Don't cut in front of me. Oh, no, no, no. A little bit of grass. Lost. They do this every year. No, 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 no. Alright, there we go. Oh, gosh sake. 3 laps in, and we're just starting to be competitive with the pack again. Even getting our first pass. Never mind. Almost our first pass in the second chicane. I really want to hold this inside, but this guy's not. I take it back. He is going to give it to me. He's going to brake late and just open that door for me. Try to be aggressive in this first chicane because it's coming off of straightaway. It's a little easier. They just pick up a lot of speed through here. There we go. Let me keep the inside, mate. Why are you fighting on the inside, mate? Kind of give that guy a little shove. Now into 4th place on final lap. Don't mess it up. Give this guy a pass and I'm up to 2nd. Then it's just a race to chase that guy. All the way up in 1st. We'll have to take 2nd place. I crashed at the start of the race. A spin out at the start of the race. Alright, let's look at our timetables. We came in 2nd place this time. But check that out. We significantly had the faster lap. And we were fast in all 3 sectors compared to the rest of the grid. So it's just a shame that I got spun out the very first lap, because I probably could have taken it all if we didn't do that. Oh well. We have another 2 races to do to actually get a win for this video. Okay, we are at Imola. We are starting in 6th place today, which is not so bad. We could actually probably jump the field then and actually get to 1st really quickly. So let's do that. And we're off. Now what I gotta write down from my other races is that I gotta be careful at the starts here. We've definitely paid our punishments in spinning out early and losing out on a lot of track time because we're in last place. So with our high position here at Imola, we're going to try to not ruin our chances. So I'm going to go slow. I'm going to use high gears. No, 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 no. We kept it together somewhat. No, what? Is it just a part of the script? Is it just in the script that I'm supposed to spin out early on? I literally had no explanation. I must have got tapped from the back. There's no other explanation of how all of a sudden I'm just no foot on the gas, just losing grip. Went from 6th to last in the first lap. Dude, stay in your lane, my gosh. Like, okay, I figured it out. I figured out what's wrong. I keep downshifting to 2 in that turn there, and that's just not allowed. So, on the downhill, don't shift into 2, because that's causing the car to lock up in a certain way on the downhill, which is causing it to crash out. There we go. Taking back position in a couple of laps here. No, I switched to 2. That is unbelievably unforgiving on Imola. It is actually not allowed to switch to gear 2 on Imola. Goodness gracious, hated that. Hated that race. What a rough race. I got one more chance to get a victory for the video. What a bad race. Just inconsistent car, really. Insane. 5th place overall. And understandably, this is the first race that I'm not the fastest car out there. Slower in Sector 1 and 2, understandably, because I'm not allowed to use second gear for some reason. I don't know what's up. It was radically different. The car drove radically different than the other 2 races, so it was just tough. It was a tough race, I gotta say. Well, we're moving into race 4, last race of the season. We need to get a victory. I don't know if I actually progressed through the series with this poor performance so far, but we need to get a victory in race 4. That's the goal for the video. If we don't get it, then you could leave a dislike in the video, but we're going to go for a victory in race 4. Here it is, Mugello, the last race of the season. What have we learned so far? We've learned, take it easy on lap 1. Stay with the pack, and for heaven's sake, don't use gear 2 on the downhill. With all these skills and a 6th place start, maybe we can get a win here in Mugello. For you, my race fans, and for watching this far in the video, I'm going to get that victory for you. Let's get it done. Everyone going out wide on the first turn. Just working the pack. I can't believe it. We're gonna do our first clean first lap of the race. And we're gonna get a pass on second place and a run on first on the straightaway. Oh my gosh, where are my brakes? Going out wide on turn 1. Get a little bit of spin on that turn exit there. Maybe we'll go for another run here. That would be a victory if that was a final lap. Oh my gosh, so I need the new brake zone for the straightaway there. That's what I'm figuring. We're going far too fast to be braking at the 200-meter mark. I will say P4 behind me though he's there now. He's not really pushing on me, but he's kind of filling my mirror there. My screen is so full of this guy in front of me that I didn't see the turn coming up. Just copying him, just following really. Just being simple, just following. Really driving with my brain off right now. Been really utilizing gear 4 and 3. Here's our run on the straight. We're going to use the 300-meter mark to begin our brake zone since we overshot it twice now. Entering lap 4, catching up on P1, moving to intercept P1, wide he clipped in front of me. Brake, 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 brake. Heavy on the brake, was able to slow it down. Now P1 and I are starting to make a gap, which I like. I like a gap. I'm gonna go for the pass here though. He's gonna be on the inside. I'm gonna let him take it back. We'll take our first lead lap here, just to get comfortable for lap 5. He might pass me again. Going for the final lap here. Coming up on the final turn here onto the straightaway. It's a massive gap between me and P2 now. We have taken the race. And there's our victory. Finally, in the video, I can get a victory for my fans here. Oh, it feels good. I don't know, that was really tough. That was a lot tougher. I thought I would have gotten at least like 2 victories in this video, but this is really rough. You know, getting into a car, the car reacts differently on every track. It's not quite so easy, but let's look at our timetables. Now this is actually a little bit surprising to me. Of course I'm the fastest lap with the 2:14, but I'm not the fastest in Sector 2 though. That's really shocking to me because I felt like I was really flying through this entire race, but glad I can finally get a victory here. Just with all that out of the way, I'd like to say thank you guys and gals so much for watching all the way through. It's a pleasure to have you all here. If you really enjoyed the video, hit the like, leave a comment down below for the viewer retention rate to go up or some systematic thing like that. But with all that said, thank you guys and gals for watching, and of course I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.